The GAA Museum hosted the draws for the 2014 Irish Daily Mail Higher Education Championships with some interesting pairings in the Sigerson Cup. DCU, one of the big guns, were reasonably happy.
For us, we got the winners of NUIG and IT Tralee, I think it is. You know, at this stage, really, once you get into the semi-finals and even quarter-finals, and those, they're all going to be good teams and hard-bet teams. We got home advantage. Home advantage is huge for us, I think. That's the most important thing, especially in this competition. You can play a massive part for college teams, and then if we get by that stage, which hopefully we will, looking at the other teams ahead of us, we've probably the tough side of the draw. UCD and DIT on that side as well, a few other teams. So, but like we said, first game's first, and once you get by that, then hopefully progress on further.
The early favourites are Jordanstown after winning the Irish Daily Mail Ryan Cup. It's a tag they don't accept, given the quality of teams in the competition.
I think we haven't played it bad. We've had no easy games yet. I think obviously St Mary's and Queen's are going to be putting a massive push this year, and they're two very well organised sides. And the fact it's in Queen's too, you know, I think that's going to add a lot to Queen's game and St Mary's game. You know, they'll be hell bent on making an impression this year. Obviously, the Dublin teams are always strong. The IT, UCD, you know, we've played them too the last couple of weeks, and they pushed us very hard. You know, and they'll definitely be pushing for it.
Other than your own college, who would you tip for winning the Sigerson?
I suppose I would say the Dublin teams are very strong this year. You can always look at DCU there, they always have a broad range of players and that, and I would say they'll be hard beaten. DIT, the holders too, should be hard to beat, like. So they're always good in the Sigerson Cup because of the big pull.
Danny McBride, St Mary's, you got the draw really, nobody wanted. The champions?
The champions away, so tough draw surely. We know ourselves. We played DIT in the Ryan Cup Final last year and they're a serious outfit, so we'll be up against it. But we'll have to just train hard now and try to prepare for it as best we can.
I think UUJ are probably favoured, like they've a lot of big names after coming in, but I think Maynooth could be under the radar there. They've Michael Darragh-Macaulay coming in, they have a full forward line of Eamon Wallace, Paddy Brophy, Paddy McBride, so I think they'll be strong, they'll be under the radar now this year.
DCU last won it 2 years ago with Colm Begley. He can't wait for the Sigerson to come round again in the new year.
Yeah, well, for me, I suppose I went away when I was very young and never got a chance to play in the college football. And I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I understand why now. To be able to come back and play with the lads in college football, in college football, I think you make it your own, and the team kind of takes it on their own little journey, and it's great to meet lads and make friends. I think the friends you make in Sigerson, without being too cliche, they are friends you have for life. And the lads I won with there in 2012, that was an amazing experience and something we'll always have and something we'll always remember. So to be able to play another year now again, and with a great group of lads against great teams and great games. The games are fantastic, they're such competitive games, so it brings you along as a player and you really do enjoy it.